Hello, this is William from Truth and Heart Tarot. So I have a reading for Gemini today. The date is 31st of March 2022. I'm in Perth, Western Australia. And yep, what we have here is a Celtic cross with the Rider-Waite deck and After Tarot deck as the clarifiers. So let's begin for Gemini. So the heart of the situation is the Ten of Swords card, right? Ten of Swords. What I see here is that you have the death of a mindset, right? A particular way of thinking, right? And I clarified it with the Five of Cups here, and looks like you've been kind of wallowing in your pity or just focus on the bad emotions. Like this guy's so sad and you know in sorrow because it cups his emotions. And it's got like blood spilled that he can't even see it as a guy drowning in the river. But yeah, basically it's a death of a mind's like thought patterns of just feeling sorry for yourself, feeling sad. So that's a good thing. Um, what's crossing it, right? So it's usually a help or an obstacle. So in this situation, it's a help, and it's an Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups, this person's walking away from the cups, right? So emotional situation, the situation I guess with people, or yeah, generally people, relationships you have just difficulty with, and you're walking away. That's a healthy thing. Good to walk away from tricky situation, especially if there's emotional manipulation or things that just make it hard for you to think clearly. Yeah, so that's helping you move forward. All right, so moving down here, this is the what your inner motives are. Why are you doing all this? You know, what's the hidden energies? So, two cards that came out is the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So, the Nine of Pentacles, if you look at this person, he's draped in like this golden. What would you call that? Cloak? Not a cloak. Kind of like a gown dress, and it's covered in like flowers, right? Golden gown. He's got a beautiful bird on his hand, golden glove, nine pentacles. So nine pentacles represents the physical, like physical manifestations, and nine, like this person looks like he has it all. She has it all, right? So it looks like your your motive is to move forward by creating the life you want, the physical life you want, having everything, getting everything together for yourself, right? Get your shit together, as people would say. Get your life in order. Uh, and the Six of Pentacles is probably the method. You're just calculating. You're being what would I say, sparing with your money, who you give it to. So this person, Six of Pentacles, got a scales. Calculative. These beggars, obviously, they're asking, and it's just where you're putting your resources, where you're putting your time and energy, right? And I further clarified it with the Eight of Pentacles, right? So you're looking to build, you're looking to ascend by building your own physical, environment. So good motive, healthy. That's what you want. Cool. So your recent past, Magician card came out. I wasn't so sure. The message I got from the Magician card was um, maybe you seek advice, like some sort of person, like a magician qualities, right? This person probably has more foresight than you do, or you yourself, you ignited your own magician qualities to help you move forward. But generally, some magic happened, right? and I clarified it with the Queen of Swords. So it's probably from the Queen of Swords is like swords is mindset. The Queen probably from mature feminine, so mature and feminine, like a woman or something, gave you guidance on how to move forward. In the using your own magic, or they use magic, or something energetic, kind of like the unseen stuff. People, oh, that's too woo woo, doesn't exist. But obviously, if you're watching tarot readings, you kind of you understand how energy works, or interested in. So yeah, so some magic, some energy work, most likely from a woman, that's very knowledgeable swords, knowledgeable about the magic work, helped you move, helped you gain clarity, or even helped you remove some blocks to move forward. So that's your recent past, Gemini, and yeah. So what's your mindset? This is what your mindset is. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Cups is emotions. This person here is looking at a fish about to jump out of a cup. What I see here is just you're contemplating, like you're reflecting on your emotions, what type of emotions you want. It looks pretty happy, right? So emotions is usually, like cups is emotions, kind of to do with your relationships as well. There's emotions tied in with that, relationship with yourself. And yeah, it seems positive, like you wanted a happy life. You're reflecting, what do I want in my life? What type of emotions? And I clarified it with the Six of Cups here. And look, so this Six of Cups have like plants growing in them, two children going towards their children. Yeah, they look like children. Anyway, it's like a happy family, and they're running to the granddad. So just happy emotions, healthy relationships. So yeah, that's your mindset. That's yeah, makes sense. Have a happy emotional life because you're trying to build um, a physical, a healthy physical environment. Have it all for yourself. So you can't have a healthy physical abundant life without having healthy emotions, so they go hand in hand. So it's a good mindset. So the near future, which sits here, this is the right side across, Page of Pentacles. So this person's looking, he's like sitting on top of the field, there's a mountain background, some trees, and he's kind of looking closely at the pentacles. So pentacles is like, yeah, physical manifestation. So you're focusing on, yeah, what you're building, where you want to go. Yeah, so mining your matter, physical matter. I clarified it with the Four of Cups and After Tarot. So see this person is like pouring out the water from a cup. So if you actually look at this one here, this card here is a hope card, which actually ties in, right? You're hoping to sit still and be discerning on what emotions people are sending your way. So it looks like in the near future, you'll be having people trying to send you negative emotion or emotions that are not serving to you, right? So you're just gonna pour it out. Just that's not for me. Let it go, because your focus is on you're mining your matter, right? Mining your creation of your physical realm. So pretty cool. That's in near future. Uh, Here we have the perception. What's your point of view? What's your point of view? So we got a Six of Swords. So this kind of falls in line with the Eight of Cups here, and the in the heart of the situation, right? So it looks like your perception is your mindset. Perception is to move away with just move away from the situation. And I clarified it with the Three of Hearts and the After Tarot. And you can see here the heart is all bandaged up. the three swords in the original, the previous, the card prior to that, in the Rider-Waite deck here, is three swords in the heart. So it looks like you're moving away with the people you care about, right? The relationships that you cherish, that you see is more aligned with where you are now, right? To heal your heart, to heal heartbreak, or basically you remove the blocks from your heart, so you're moving forward. So that's your point of view. External environment is right here. What are external energies or external environment? Bang, right there. See, so that's the three swords. It's piercing through your heart. What I see here is it's cloudy as well. You're surrounded by people. You're around people in your life, and we're talking about your relationships. It could be family, friends, just people coming into your life that are blocked, right? Cloudy. They can't see well. When your heart's blocked, you've got three swords in them. When your heart's blocked, you just don't know the way. You keep going in circles because you're just blocked. So yeah, and blocked by swords, right? Swords is the mind, thoughts, too many thoughts, or stuck thoughts. So you're surrounded by people like that. So I clarified it with the Four of Pentacles card in After Tarot. And look at this dude. This guy is holding on to his pentacles, his physical things, right? So you're surrounded by people who are just really clinging on to physical things in their life, right? Instead of allowing for change. Oh, I need this. This is all I have. I need to cling on to it. And you can see the Grim Reapers coming from behind. You know, holding on to material things leads to stagnation, which will be the death of your spirit, right? So that's essentially what you're surrounded by. People with blocked hearts, with, thoughts of, I need something, need material things, and hold on to it. Yeah, makes sense why you want to leave the situation. Leave the people with emotional baggage, right? So moving up, this is your hopes and fears. So let's look at the hopes. So your hope is Four of Cups. This person's just not taking on. Someone's offering a couple of emotions. What's a couple of emotions? I see it as like negative emotions. So you're just basically discerning whether it's for you or not. So your hope is to obviously not accept or be able to discern what emotions to take on from other people. And then so I clarified it with this guy, the Seven of Swords. So this person usually represents a thief, and he's about to get caught. So I guess the people that are in your life that have just given you negative emotions, right? You're hoping that they'll get caught out. They'll get caught out. Yeah. So that's your hopes. Discerning who to trust, what emotions to take on. I think that's healthy. That's why at the top here, your mindset is to have a healthy emotional emotions come into your life through healthy relationships, right? So moving to your fear, right? So what's your fear? It looks like these cards popped out. They're usually positive cards. And you got the Six of Wands and the Sun. So Six of Wands can represent many things, but in this situation, it looks like you don't, Gemini, you don't want to be kind of out and open. You don't want to be celebrating. Well, you don't want to be put on a pedestal. Pedestal? No, not on a pedestal. I'd say being in the limelight, right? So think about it. This person's on a horse. Everyone is below them, below him. So the person's on the horse is in the limelight, in the public, right? And then the sun is, yeah, being in the limelight, out in the light. You kind of, your fear is being out in the light in this circumstance, because yeah, it just looks like you're just focusing on yourself, on what you want. So you just don't want to be in the limelight. Maybe because there's a lot of scrutiny, or the fact that you're surrounded by people who close-hearted and they just cling on to material things. And I clarified with your fear with the star card and after tarot, so which represents being the star. You don't want to be the star of the show. You just want time to yourself. So it all leads in, right? That's your fear at the moment, and that goes into the narrative. So the last card 10 is what's the most likely outcome. So it's the Hermit card. What's the Hermit card? Look at this guy. He's got a wand, like a staff, and he's got a light, but his also head is down and he's cloaked. So generally the hermit, what I see is that you just want to be a hermit, like literally, just mind your own business, be on your own. Person's on his own. He's got a light. He knows where to go. He's shining the light where he wants to focus it. Right? You just want time to yourself, and it makes sense. You want your inner motive is to, get your life in order, physical life in order over here. With the Nine of Pentacles, and you're giving sparingly, right? You're calculating what you're giving because you're focusing on building your physical realm. You want happy emotions at the top. That's your intent. That's your mindset. You're moving away from a heartbreak, blocked heart situation. You're surrounded by people who have blocked heart. But yeah, the Hermit, you just want to spend time on your own and focus on you. And I clarified it with these two cards. See, so Hermit, and the two other cards is the Fool and the Four of Wands in the After Tarot. So the Fool here is like, in this situation, is just purely focusing on smelling that rose. Doesn't even care he's hanging off the edge of the cliff. Doesn't care, just is hanging off the cliff. And he's, yeah, so you just want to spend time on your own, building your thing, being happy, right? Moving away from this emotional, messy situation, most likely. And focus on you for new beginnings. See, Four of Wands, these newlyweds, right? They're in two bulls and a cart. And they're starting a new beginnings, right? They're starting a new life. So you're basically starting anew from whatever messy situation. It just sounds like you're going through a cycle, in life, and it's very timely because tomorrow, the 1st of April at 2, I think 2:24 p.m. Is a new moon, so it makes sense. You're in the energy of creating a new cycle. You're getting away from most likely toxic relationships and toxic thought patterns, which you're giving up and moving away from. You don't really want to be the star. At the moment, you don't want to be in the limelight. Kind of just keeping to yourself and discerning what emotions to take on. Yeah, you just want happy emotions, and yeah. So it's good to spend some time by yourself and like the hermit and really process what's going on. If you've been around a lot of toxicity or even emotionally manipulative people, just get centered, get back to yourself, get back to nature, ground yourself, and you can make decisions from heart center. So yeah, Gemini, that's the reading today. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not for you. If it does, I truly feel like I trust that it's helping you on your journey, this guidance. So yeah, until next time, be well and prosper.